in is very, very solid. Now, of course, white is playing with knight c3 and e4, so it's actually 1 e4. Those of you guys who are following my chess career back in the early 2000s, one opening that I had a hole in was when my opponents would play g3 on move 1. I never played d5, c6, or c5, these structures with 1 d5. So when my opponents played g3, they were actually able to trick me into getting into the modern system with g3, bishop g2, and e4. Again, I won a famous game against Bartosz Sachko from Poland, I think 2003 in Bermuda, where it was this modern system with g3, bishop g2, and the fianchetto. But nonetheless, it is a pretty legendary setup. This is looking pretty good so far. What's the difference between the King's Indian and the Grunfeld? Normally in the Grunfeld, what you're trying to do is play d5 and contest the center very quickly. In the King's Indian, you don't care if white gets a big center. You're trying to play d6 and push for e5 most of the time. Sometimes you play c5 and you play the Benoni Wan Kenobi, but most of the time you're playing for d6 and e5. Most of the time. Play for fun? I am playing for fun. I'm trying to explain what I'm doing. D'Anchas for the 10, Milky Moose for the 15, Error for the 3, Sage of Shade for the 2, and Lou Dog Jeans for the 24. Oh no, I hung my knight. Oh man, what am I doing? Oh, such a bad blunder. Except it's not a blunder because the rook is trapped here. Rook has no good squares to go to. And of course, as you guys can tell from my username, do I get an Oscar for that acting performance with Bishop F8 or not? That's the big question. Thank you so much to G Chosi for the prime. Thank you so much to Bebub for the prime as well. Appreciate it. Yeah. And the winner is, yes, the winner is exactly needs more emotion. Right. So I just take the rook. Now I have an extra tower, and the rest will be very simple. Okay, but also the fried liver on here? Fried liver is not on here, or no, it is on here. So let's go for the fried liver with knight g5, of course. So we have a lot of bishop c4 lines. So I'll take fried liver time. This, by the way, is usually winning for white. They call this, of course, il figatello in classic Italiano. So this is the fried liver. Don't ask me why they call it that, but they call it that. Now king e6 was the only move to guard the knight. After king e8, I just take, and now I'm going to create the classic pyramid checkmate on f7. More like a fried knight. Is there a checkmate here? This looks like Puzzle Rush, kind of. I'm going to try to go get a checkmate. This looks very much like Puzzle Rush. Let's go check. I feel like I've seen a puzzle very similar to this in Puzzle Rush, but maybe it's actually, I mean, I guess I just win the queen. Let's check him though, because surely he'll go back to d7, right? I mean, obviously that's the only move here. Oh, he didn't go there. Very sad. I was hoping to go to d7, I'd get checkmate on e6, but I'll win anyway. I'll update the score manually. There we go. Checkmate. Next game. 2 up, 2 down. Did I miss something? Speak American. Yeah. Why? Okay, let's play knight f3. Okay, now he plays the Petrov. I don't think we have something against the Petrov. So if I'm thinking about the Petrov at a very low level, I think it's just a terrible opening so I can take the pawn. Yeah, see, because at this level you play like XQC and you play knight e4, queen e2, and you're just going to lose the game. That's why you can't play the Petrov at a beginner level. Yeah, now I go knight c6, classic check, winning the game. Petrov, impossible opening to play at a beginner level. Impossible opening to play. Stafford Gambit you can try, but again, XQC lost probably 5 to 10 games like this, and that's just not going to get it done. Let's keep going with e4. Okay, Scandinavian is on our list for legendary openings. Now if I'm playing this with white, I'll tell you how I would play this. I would actually play this move knight f3 so I can develop very quickly on the king side, and then play knight c3 and d4. Now if he's going to try to play in the center too quickly, I will start attacking the queen with D's knights. Very, very well placed here. And just like that, game over. Again, very tough opening to play if you forget what the basic concept is. My opponent did not realize he had to move the queen to a5. That being said, that's why you need to know what your basic plan is, because if your opponent surprises you with a move and you don't know what to do, you just lose instantly. Take the queen, take the pawn, look at these knights. I guess I'll go knight g5, try to win this as quickly as possible. Go check. Tumblr won the Italian edition of PogChamps. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really follow much. I mean, some of the Spaniards I follow a little bit, like Gref G and Ibai, but I don't follow. I mean, I haven't. I mean, I guess there's El Rubius as well, although I haven't followed him that much lately. Okay, so one more and I'm out. Indeed. Okay. I guess here I will castle. Oh, what? Did he just resign? Okay, now it's 4-0. So let's go e4. Let me adjust this. Let me adjust. I'm gonna win this game too. So let's put it at 5-0. Just save it. In fact, we pretty much finished that when we got close to 3,000. This will be game number 5. So resigns. Let's keep going. These early games a little bit boring. Here, remove the pony so I can put the jumbo horse here. Go here, knight e4 next move. Great position. That's not gonna get it done, my friend. I just take the queen. Let's keep going. No, I was 7 years old. Let's keep playing e4. Wow, everybody is playing the Scandinavian. What is... Doesn't anybody watch an opening video on YouTube like that I've done or Levy's done or somebody's done? I mean, this is not how you play the Scandinavian. Why do they play d5 and then e5? I don't understand it. There are openings at the beginner level that we're playing, but none of the games have really been close. Okay, so I will play bishop c4 again. Will we get the fried liver with knight f6? Or will Mr. Is that Paraguay or Argentina? Oh, that, whoops. Never mind. If I bring the knight out now, I actually like this guy's setup. It's completely reasonable. I'm going to stop the checkmate. Playing like knight c3 and bishop c4 and d3 and knight g2 with queen f3 is not a terrible setup at a beginner level. Go here.